Hey guys, Lauren losing here sorry, let me try to adjust my video a little better. For my top things top mistakes that people make after weight loss surgery, I figured out some kind of setup for my car. So hopefully this works out okay. I know it's kind of shaky, and I don't have anything written down in front of me, so I'm going to have to just take this off the top of my head. I think you'd rather me do that while I was driving as opposed to me trying to read something. That would be very safe. Okay, top mistakes people make after weight loss surgery. I will let you know which mistakes I have made myself. So this is not a pious video. This is not like I've done everything perfect since weight loss surgery. I am the model patient, follow everything I do. Now, some of the mistakes that I have made myself, and so there are things that I wish that I had done. Okay. First thing, I'll just say the first thing that comes to my head. This is something that I did not do that I wish I did. Get into a workout routine right away or as soon as you can. Everybody is cleared to walk right after surgery. There's varying things when it comes to other exercises. My doctor had said no strenuous exercise for 6 weeks, no lifting more than 10 pounds for 6 weeks, and then no abdominal exercises for 3 months. However, walking is cleared for everybody. You actually have to walk after surgery to, avoid pneumonia, avoid getting blood clots. So that is something that I did not do, and I definitely regret it. It's really hard to get into a workout routine. It's really easy to fall out of it. I found that my biggest problem is I'll be really good for about 3 or 4 weeks, and then it'll somehow fizzle out, and then it's really hard for me to get back into it. It takes 3 solid months to actually build a habit. So I think that's the hardest part. So exercise actually only contributes about 20% to your weight loss. 80% of it is how much you eat. But, that last 10 pounds, a lot of it comes from exercise. And then maintenance. Exercise is huge in maintenance. They found that the people who are successful at maintaining their weight, like all of them, have a regular exercise routine. Next thing, tracking. Now, my hospital actually does not really tell you to track. They don't give you a calorie limit. They tell our protein goal is pretty low, and they don't say you need to hit your protein goal immediately after surgery. They actually say that it could take you up to 6 months to hit that protein goal, just as long as you're doing protein first. They go more by the mind-body connection. Basically, eat mindfully, stop when you're full, eat when you're hungry, that kind of thing. I think the tracking helps a lot. It's one of those habit things. So if you get in the habit of tracking, it's going to be very helpful for when you're trying to maintain, I think, and also when you're trying to lose those last few pounds. Or it could be, I'm gonna get into more things having to do with this, I guess. But if you're not losing, you can look at your diary and be like, okay, well, is it the way that I've been eating? So that's something that I did a really good job of doing, literally right up until Tampa. So Tampa was my 8-month mark, 7.5-month mark. And then I didn't track all the time in Tampa. I missed a day, and I was like, oh, my consecutive days are gone. And then I've been really inconsistent with tracking since about April. So that's something that I want to get back into because I am at that like last 10 to 15 pound mark. So I feel like tracking is going to help a lot, and I think that tracking is a good thing. Okay, next thing, putting protein first. I disagree with putting protein first. I'm not saying you should put carbs first. I'm not saying you should put fat first. I'm saying that you should put hydration first. You're not going to be sent to the hospital for getting in too few grams of protein. You will be sent to the hospital if you don't get in enough water. Hydration first, people. If you can get hydration and, excuse me, let me put down my visor. If you can get hydration and protein in at the same time, thumbs up. But I feel like, and I mean, I don't think that I was focusing on protein, but I wasn't focusing on getting my hydration in all the time. But I think that that's a pretty big mistake that people make after surgery. Getting in your water is the most important thing, especially right after surgery. Just keep that in mind. Okay. Next mistake that I think that people make after surgery. Adding carbs in too soon or too quickly. Now, I know a lot of people's programs say that it is fine for them to eat bread after surgery, that it's fine for them to eat crackers, that it's fine for them to eat potatoes. I disagree. I have found, just by watching people on YouTube or through Facebook, that the people who, first of all, either that they allow themselves to start eating those things again pretty soon after surgery, or in the losing phase, or people whose programs allow that, they have a tougher time losing weight. They lose weight slower, they stall more often. My surgeon's office does tell us, they say that once you are consistently getting in, hitting your protein goal, our protein goal is only 60 for women at least. I think it's 65 or 70 for men. That once you're consistently hitting your protein goal and you're getting in a few servings of fruits and vegetables a day, that you are allowed to add in like high fiber crackers and high fiber bread. They focus on fiber a lot. But I asked our head nutritionist, I said, is it a problem if I am just getting all of my carbs from fruits and vegetables? Because they do actually, our surgeon's office is fine with fruits as well. And if I don't introduce breads and rice and crackers and all that stuff. And the head nutritionist actually said that she believes that during the losing phase, that is the smartest thing to do. Get all of your carbs from vegetables and fruits, and not introduce those carbs, even if they're complex carbs, and not simple carbs. So, that's my 2 cents. That's her 2 cents. Another mistake that I feel that people make after surgery is reintroducing those trigger foods. I made this mistake. I have, thankfully, for the most part, gotten rid of it. I reintroduced popcorn. I loved popcorn before surgery. After surgery, I still love popcorn. abstaining, it's actually been proven that abstaining from something is a lot easier than controlling portions or saying, you know, I'm going to have this, but I'm only going to have a few bites of it. They've actually shown that people are more successful when they completely abstain from something. So, I had reintroduced popcorn. I was abusing it. I got rid of it. Now I only eat it on like special occasions. Like when I went to Atlantic City, I had Skinny Pop, but I didn't buy it when I got home. I don't keep it in my house. So that's another thing. What else? I went over tracking. I went over exercise. I went over hydration. I went over carbs. I went over reintroducing trigger foods. I think that's it for now, guys. I probably have more. Oh, wait. Biggest mistakes people make post-op. This kind of goes back to pre-op. Not taking pictures and measurements pre-op. There are people out there who have not done that, who are pre-op, do it now. You will not regret it. If you haven't done it in your post-op, start now. I think that comparison pictures and measurements are a huge motivation. Whenever I'm having a shitty day and I have a fat day and I feel like I'm huge, you know, I feel like I'm that 269-pound girl again, I put a comparison picture from literally, like, I'll take a picture of that day and then I'll do a comparison picture of me right before surgery, and I'm like, definitely not that girl anymore. Same thing with measurements. You know, you're having one of those days, you have your measurements from before surgery, you do your measurements now, or if, you know, the scale's not cooperating and you're like, I've been this weight for a month, and then you do your measurements. A lot of times your measurements can be shifting, so I feel like that's a mistake that people make as well. Okay. Now I think that's it. Maybe one more. Beating yourself up too much. Not learning from your mistakes. Not getting right back on the horse. If you fall, say, okay, I fell. I'm getting back up. As Katie VSG, I never remember her YouTube name, Losing Weight Kate, my lover, says, make this moment your Monday. Just start over. If you fuck up, you fucked up. It's not the end of the world. It might feel like it. I have a video chronicling me fucking up around Thanksgiving and being really upset about it. But I just picked myself back up after I learned it from the situation and kept moving forward. So that's what I'm going to say. I don't think I'm going to add any more. I hope that you guys got something out of this video. And I'm headed to Josh's right now. I literally brought stuff with me to make my skin flick video. And I brought my measuring tape and my measurements from before so that I can do my new measurements. I brought my clothes that fit me before surgery so I can put those on and show you. And so hopefully I will do that video